Today is the 8th day of this series of 450 DSA Cracker, and total we have done 8 questions, and today is 9th day. Today is 16th May 1:43 am, and today we are doing 8th question. Minimize and maximum difference between the heights. It is a very important question. Why very important? Let's see. So here basically minimize the heights to given an array denoting heights of n towers and positive integer k. For each tower you must perform exactly one of the following operation. Exactly once: increase the height of the tower by k, decrease the height of the tower by k, find out the minimum possible difference between the height of shortest and the tallest towers. After you have to modify each tower. You can find the slight modification of the problem here. If you want to check it, you can go through it. Note, it is compulsory to increase or decrease the height by k for each tower. After the operation, the resultant array should not contain any negative integers. So this is important thing, that it should not contain any negative integers. So basically this is a classic greedy problem. What do you know about greedy problem? A greedy problem is in which a greedy algorithm is basically a problem in which we have to approach to to get completed a given purpose. Like if we have to buy a stock of Tata, we have Tata Communications and Tata Motors. But if Tata Communication is performing well and our parameter is to gain profit, then we will buy Tata Communication as compared to Tata Motors, because Tata Communications are giving better returns. So this is a greedy approach, what we have to do here. So this is a classic greedy problem. Let me explain you approach by step. First we have to define a given array of size n representing the heights of tower and integer k. That is the basic thing. Array and a value of k is given. Operation allowed: for each element either add k or subtract k once and only once. Goal is to minimize the difference between the maximum and minimum height after all the operations. After all the operation we have to minimize the difference between the maximum and minimum height after all operation. Constraint is that no height of tower is negative. How can be height is negative? That's why we are eliminating negative height. Okay, so what is the Python code here? What we will do? So first, as it is given in the code, class is defined and function is also defined. Get minimum difference. Parameters are ARR and k. Let's code here. Okay, then we have to define length. N equal to length ARR if n is equal to 1. Let's compile the code and check whether it is giving us output or not. Yes, it is successfully giving us the test case. Here in this question, as it is given that first we have to, here it is an array of 4, that is, let me explain you with this example only. Like ARR is basically equal to 1 comma space 5 comma 8 comma 10. Okay, so it has 4 elements, 0 1 2 3. Okay, I equal to 0 1 2 3 is defined, and basically what we have, k is given. Okay, so first initially here what it is doing with this, like if ARR is given this and k is equal to 2 is given, then first using this code we are sorting the array. Okay, first we have defined the solution class, and then we have defined the function, and this is to, if the length of the array, for example, if an array is of only one element, like 1, then it will return 0. 0 means 1 only in the output. But if an array, like example here 0 is given, an array is, like we are doing for custom input, k equal to 0 and ARR is equal to 1, then your output should be, expected output is 0. Okay, it will return 0 automatically for element if the array contain only one element. But for given array like this, what it is given, if k is equal to 2 is equal to custom input, k is equal to 2, and if array is equal to 1 comma 5 comma 8 comma 10, then our output is is 5. And how we are getting this, let me explain you. First we have to sort the array. We have sorted the array in ascending order, like from smallest to biggest. Then in the step 2, using this function, okay, using this function max element, we have defined that ARR minus 1 for I equal to 0, ARR minus 1 and ARR 0, 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. This is a baseline difference without any operation. We have to try all the split points from 1 to n minus 1. N is the length of the array, means 4, means 1 2 3 we have to find. Here I is equal to 1 to n minus 1 as we have defined here. ARR answer is equal to ARR n minus 1 minus ARR 0. N minus 1 means up to 3. I is equal to up to 3, we have to define it. Okay, so we will try I from 1 to 3 and compute the minimum maximum difference after modifying the heights. Try I ARR I equal to 5. Okay, ARR I minus k equal to 3, valid not negative. Okay, and then for the minimum element, here we have defined the function for minimum element. Minimum ARR 0 plus k means 0 means 1 plus k equal to 2, that is 3. Here we will get 3 and comma ARRI for k equal to 2, that is 8. And what is the difference between that? Maximum element, and that is equal to 5. So here basically we will get minimum 9 comma 5. and what is the minimum we get here? That is 5. So answer is 5. This is the basic approach what we did in this example. First we have sorted the array, then we have used the function answer, then we have used this answer equation to define a element of the answer, minimum of answer as it is given here, to find out the minimum possible difference between the height, shortest and tallest after you have modified each tower. This is modified and this is initial. Okay, so after modifying, this is the initial value and this is modified value, and after modifying it, what is the difference we get, and from that both, which is the minimum value, is our answer. Okay, so in this way we have solved this problem using greedy algorithm, and let's submit this and check whether it passes all test cases or not. Yes, it passes all test cases, and we have done it in 0.3. I forgot to start the timer this time. Thank you. See you later.